welcome back to my channel, or if you're new, welcome to my channel. I really don't ever know what to say in the beginning of videos, and this seems to be a common intro, so that's, I know I'm probably going to get some comments about it. I'm honestly going to disable the comments, to be honest, because I'm going to be talking about how I found out I was pregnant at 17 and then at 18. So kind of a more informative video about when I found out I was pregnant with both my boys. And I made a video like this before, and I had to disable the comments on that because, you know, I got a lot of negative comments. Of course, there was positive, but I also did get some negative ones. And I was still kind of new to YouTube and everything, and I really didn't like seeing that, so I just disabled the comments altogether. So I probably will do that for this video as well. The reason why I'm making this video is to kind of put my story out there and be there for other girls that are in similar situations, or just need someone to talk to in a judge-free zone, you know. Yes, baby. So, yeah, I mean, The main reason I made YouTube in the beginning was to kind of just share my story for other people to see, and be there for other girls or other guys who, you know, are going through similar stuff, or just need someone to talk to and, you know, don't know who to go to. And also just, I mean, I just like making YouTube videos, and of course my channel is mainly a motherhood lifestyle type channel, so, you know, I put a lot about me being a mom out there and what my life and day-to-day life is like. So, you know, that's another reason why I'm making this video. I'm just going to start off with, of course, Landon, because he's my oldest. And I'm going to be talking about how I found out I was pregnant with him. I do actually have a video further down. When I first started making YouTube, I have a video of how I found out I was pregnant with Landon. So you can check that out if you want to watch that one too. But I'm just going to be making kind of a new one altogether, just to kind of, you know, do that for y'all. But since there is another video specifically on when I found out I was pregnant with Landon, I'm not going to get too much into detail about his. I'm going to speak more about Gabriel, just because I never really made a how I found out I was pregnant. I do have really, when I was 5 and 6 weeks pregnant with Gabriel, I do have some information in those videos where I talked about how I found out I was pregnant, but I'm going to kind of be talking more like in depth about it. When I found out I was pregnant with Landon, I was 17 years old. I had just turned 17 2 months prior to me finding out I was pregnant. I just started senior year of high school. I actually found out I was pregnant maybe like 3-4 days into senior year, so, you know, it was definitely crazy. Landon's dad and me were talking on and off between like January of 2015 to about July of 2015, and we only ever hooked up. I don't want to say hooked up, that sounds bad. Me and his dad were never super serious. I mean, we wanted to be, but something kind of happened, and really kind of, I was like, no, we're not going to be together because of something that he had done, which happened. We had only ever had sex one time, so obviously that was when I conceived Landon. But right around that time is when he did something, so we stopped talking after that point, and you know, that was kind of the end of the relationship, or talking, or whatever you want to call it. So I went on a vacation to Florida probably about a week after that night, and I remember just feeling, even at this early point, like way before I found out I was pregnant, I just remember at this point I was feeling like off, you know. I was just feeling like something was up, and I was like super, like, I was not hungry, like, for some reason. Like, I'm always hungry, okay, so I knew something was up, and me and him were still kind of on like talking terms, like we were civil and everything, so we still texted each other. And I had let him know that I was feeling this way. Well, first day of senior year, we had like a big pep rally, and I was just feeling, I was cramping, and I'm like, oh my gosh, like, I feel like I am gonna start my period. And that's really the only symptom I had at this point. And I was like, I was for sure I was about to start my period. Like, it honestly felt like period cramps. And I didn't start, and then a couple days went by, and then I was like, I'm gonna take a test just to be sure. Obviously, the test came back positive at this point. I had missed my period, and you know, it came back positive, obviously. So yeah, I texted my sister-in-law. She was the first person that I told, and yeah, that's just, I'm not really gonna get into how my parents found out. I think that's actually in my other video, so you can check that out if you, like I said, if you want to check out more details. But yeah, I told her. She was the first person I told, and I did let his dad know, and his dad was kind of just a jerk and was like, you know, I'm dating someone else right now. I don't really think that you and me can talk anymore, and just being very rude, and you know, so he really didn't care. Kind of a quick little brief how I found out I was pregnant with Landon. And yeah, and I'm just gonna get into how I found out I was pregnant with Gabriel. So with Gabriel, I found out I was pregnant with him September 1st, 2016. So Landon at the time was like 5 months, or almost 5 months, I believe. He was like, yeah, like a couple days shy of 5 months. And I was 18. I found out a couple months after I turned 18. So me and Gabriel's father met. We met actually the same time that me and Landon's dad kind of ended our little talking, whatever, you know. Around that time when we ended talking, that's when I met Gabriel's father, but we weren't really dating. And yeah, we kind of didn't talk for a while, and then we reconnected probably like when Landon was like a month or something, and we just started talking, and and we just quickly hit it off, and we started dating. So yeah, so me and his father were not trying for a baby, especially not so soon, no. But we also did not prevent it like we should have, so it didn't come as a total surprise when I found out I was pregnant, just because we knew that we had, I don't want to say made a mistake, you know, but like we knew that we did not take the precautions to make sure that I didn't get pregnant like we should have. So yeah. And that's kind of the reason why I'm going to disable the comments, though. It's just for that specific reason, actually, is because when I say that to people, that it wasn't really prevented or planned, people, you know, I don't know, people automatically think that I planned having Gabriel when I say that, but I'm trying to, like, explain that I did not plan to have Gabriel. Like, we did not plan for another baby. We did not, like, want another baby. But we were stupid and did not prevent it from happening. So, it, like, when I started, you know, thinking about it, you know, before I found out, I mean, it wasn't a surprise when I took a test, because, you know, all I'm trying to say short is we were not totally surprised when it came back positive. But I found out super early with Gabriel just for that reason. I was feeling like I was gonna start my period like I did with Landon, but I found out I was pregnant with Landon like a little over 5 weeks, and I found out with Gabriel when I was like 4 weeks. So, just because when we thought about it, we were like, there's a high possibility that I could get pregnant. So even before I was really having any symptoms, I was taking a test, and it was super faint, and I just kind of progressively took one as the time went on just to see if it got darker, and it did. So yeah, that's not a very super interesting story. I just texted my boyfriend when I'd taken a test, because I'd taken a test in the morning and it looked pretty negative to me, and I had told him that it was negative, and then I went to throw it away, or no, I went to take another one in the evening, and it still looked the same, like negative. So I was like, alright, so I was gonna throw it away, and I looked at it before I did and saw a faint line. So I was like, oh my gosh. So I called him when I was at school, because that's where I took the test, was in a school bathroom. And I called him and I was like, I'm pregnant. And yeah, that's kind of really all. It's not a super exciting story. So I know people have all this, you know, interesting stuff when they find out they're pregnant and the whole, yeah. I mean, that's really it. I mean, it's not very interesting. But I figured I would kind of just put it out there just to kind of let y'all know. So But thanks for watching. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. I know it wasn't super like interesting or cool or anything. It was just really, yeah, that's how I found out I was pregnant with both the boys. Vroom vroom. But thanks for watching. I will see you guys in my next video.